So I have tried to spawn a pair of Bettas. This is my white and gold female. She was sold as a half moon, but the more I look at her tail, the more super delta I see rather than half moon. A half moon Betta has a tail span starting at the little peduncle. I guess that's what it's called. But the base of the tail at 180 degrees. It's almost like a perfectly straight line at the start of their tail. She has what I would describe as a super delta. And there you see it right now. She is a beautiful fish. I love her color, but yeah, I'm kind of upset that she was sold as a half moon, but I knew it as soon as I brought her home, so not so disappointed in her. The male that I paired her up with is down there. You can see him looking at me. It's really hard to see because they're in these totes, but they did not spawn. He did not build a bubble nest. He was just chilling with her. He didn't chase after her. Well, he did for a little bit, but for the most part, they would eat together. At night, one would be sleeping up in the wisteria up there, and the other would be in this corner over here, usually the female. And during feeding time, they would just eat together. They had no interest in spawning with each other. And his fins are okay. He's a little bit shy, but his fins are okay. And as you can see, her fins are okay. Like, no bite marks. The body is still clean. Same thing with him. So, I've never had that happen to me. That is so weird. I guess they just wanted to just chill with each other. And I also don't know, because these are the only two Bettas besides my retired old Bettas that constantly see each other. Because you see there's nothing dividing the two, and they can still see each other. So I don't know if that had something to do with it, but it's so weird. Like, usually I'd get the male to build a bubble nest after a water change or something, and as soon as I release the female, they would either start the courtship process or they would chase each other around and never spawn. But these guys did neither of that. All they did was just hang out. So yeah, that's what happened there. So I'm not gonna try again. I was really hoping it would work out, but yeah, I'm not gonna try again with these two. On top of that, I have noticed too that she doesn't appear to be holding any eggs. I don't know if she's a sterile female or something, but yeah, I have no idea what's going on. It might just be due to the fact, like I said, of them living next to each other. I would like to spawn him though. He is really beautiful. So I'm gonna try another female and see what happens, but I won't do that for a while. I gotta hook up my heater again. That heater's actually not hooked up, but look at the temperature inside. It's around 78. I'm gonna say 78. Yeah, that's without the heater hooked on. These totes really keep the heat inside of the tanks. They're very insulated. I love these totes. I just don't use them a lot because they take up a lot of space. the way my rack is designed at the moment, but definitely in the future I'll be using a lot of totes. But like I said, I'm going to try again, and if that fails, then I'm just going to throw in the towel.